Hello, my name is Jeremy Herron. This is the introduction for my video presentation for Social Work Practice 2 506 for Widener University. My client's name is Carol Smith. She is a 15-year-old female who has recently moved to Willingboro, New Jersey with her parents Frank and Sarah and her older sister Lisa. Carol's experiencing some problems in school with focusing and attention and lack of motivation. She's been struggling with assignments and due dates, and her overall classroom performance has been very sporadic. She's also reporting lack of motivation, sometimes some feelings of depression, and she's having trouble establishing and maintaining friendships at school. The theory that I'm going to use to guide him for intervention is executive functions theory. Executive functions theory focuses on dysfunctions in self-regulation. It's two-part. The first focus of executive functions theory is organizational skills, time management, task initiation, things like that. The second part of the intervention focuses on social awareness and cognitive thinking and things like that, and how your behavior is affecting your environment. So I'm going to use the first part of executive functions theory to guide intervention in providing Carol with some tangible visual mechanisms that could support organizational skills in the classroom. I supplied Carol with a calendar, some checklists, sticky notes. We're going to go over how to make checklists, daily to-do lists, and things like that. And I'm going to use executive functions theory, include it with cognitive behavioral therapy to address some of her feelings of lack of motivation and depression. I'm going to try to use some CBT to try to activate some positive thoughts in hopes that could, shed some positivity to the situation and maybe motivate Carol. I'm also going to use some psychodynamics theory to come to a conclusion or a self-realization with Carol of how her behavior is perceived by her environment. You'll see in my video that Carol states that, the reasons why her friends are saying that she's annoying and overbearing and bossy is because she's been kind of intervening in some things that don't necessarily concern her. And although Carol feels that she's helping the situation or has some content that could be helpful to the situation, her behaviors are being perceived differently than what her intentions are. So I'm going to be using some psychodynamics therapy to kind of come to that conclusion. So to recap, the first part of executive functions theory as an intervention will be visual learning, visual techniques, visual interventions to support organization. And the latter would be, I'm going to be using some CBT and psychodynamics, psychotherapy stuff to address some of the depression, lack of motivation, and perceptions of her behaviors with her environment and how that could be negatively affecting her collectively, her situation as a whole. So that's basically it for my introduction. The part 2 of my video is actually going to be my role play that includes my conclusion that I reviewed with my client Carol. So stay tuned. Thank you.